All right, 5 days after everyone else uploaded their review for this movie, here I am. Thank you for your patience. It shows me you care. Right in there. Deadpool. So Deadpool stars Ryan Reynolds as the merc with the mouth. He's done it before, didn't work out for anybody. So in a world of re-rolling the dice and giving a solid mulligan, Ryan Reynolds is for the first time proper Deadpool. The production of this was just really interesting. That test footage came out a couple years ago at Comic-Con and a bunch of fans got together and were like, hey, this is awesome. People made YouTube videos about it. I made a YouTube video about it. I was like, that's perfect. Just do that and make that Deadpool. And I think we'll have a solid Deadpool movie. And they did. And they delivered the greatest apology for that monstrosity they could have ever delivered. Good job, Fox. Good on you. This movie was fantastic. First of all, Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool is great. We knew he was a great pick for Deadpool. We were just like, don't sew his mouth shut like a fucking idiot. Because Ryan Reynolds is a great shit talker, and Deadpool needs to be a great shit talker. Not only that, the humor was great. The opening credits in this movie, I've never seen more perfect opening credits than the opening credits in Deadpool. I knew what I was in for at that point. I was like, yes, yes, and double yes. The humor is really hard to pin. It's almost a spoof, but it's not a spoof. It's very meta, and I wanted that. Deadpool needs to have meta humor, but it's not cheesy, it's not toilet humor, it's Deadpool humor. Not only that, but the action was exciting too. This movie starts out with an action sequence that is ultimately that test footage we saw a couple years ago. It's the opening action sequence in this movie. And it's rough, it's raw. This movie is rated R. And it's not only like kind of rated R, where they're like, it's kind of rated R, but we don't want to be too heavy on it because it's still a Marvel property and we gotta be PC about it. So we'll have them say a couple of F-bombs, maybe a couple of bloody parts, maybe. No, the shit goes down. And it is real. And it is violent. And it's exciting. It's not just chop chop here and then shoot shoot there. No, it's super clever. There's a scene where he decapitates a dude and then kicks his head like a soccer ball into another guy. Raise your hand if you wanted to see that in a Deadpool movie. I know you're out there. Come on. Who's with me? Who's with me? And putting Colossus in this movie with Deadpool is great too. I wanted to see, now that Colossus is there, you want to see more X-Men characters and you're like, okay, sequels. But it's so great because they're so polar opposite. Colossus is a good dude and Wade Wilson is kind of an asshole. He's a lovable asshole, but the dude is a merc with a mouth. He's not really hero material. Same with Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Brianna Hildebrand, is that how I'm terrible with names, so I'm probably mispronouncing it. But I thought she was great because she added for teenage angst humor, but it didn't end at the teenage angst humor. When time came for her to throw down and be a badass, she was actually a badass. Guys, go out there and see Deadpool right now. Making this quick, summing it up for you. Deadpool is the funniest comedy I have seen in a very long time, and it's the most fun I have had in an action movie in a while. No YouTube commenters, not a slam for Star Wars. I love Star Wars too. I have fun with that. I'm just saying, it's hard for a movie like this to find the balance. Deadpool completely found its balance. It's funny, it's action-packed. I love the way they show you his story. He's Deadpool, and then it goes back and shows a little of the past, and then it's more Deadpool, and then it goes back and shows you a little more of the past. If it was just a chronological movie, it'd be a little more, but I'd be like, it's a little boring in the first half of it. But since they space it out, nope. Cool movie all around. This is redemption of the Deadpool name, if ever there was one, by Fox itself. I had fun with this movie. I loved this movie. I had a grin for 90% of it. And Deadpool is awesome-tacular. Perfect Valentine's Day movie. In fact, if your girlfriend suggests, I really want to watch Deadpool, you slap a ring on. You slap it on right now. All right, so Deadpool, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below. Let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.